So I want to talk about the sugar diet. And I came across a sugar diet where I noticed that there are like people out there promoting a sugar addiction. When you got people out there over consuming lots and lots of sugar in their day-to-day lives just for them to lose fat and lose weight, that itself isn't supposed to be that way. All right? I've been in that place before and it's not worth it. When you got people out there normalizing this amount of sugar just to lose fat and lose weight is nothing to be proud of. The thing is, it does taste good at first, but trust me when I say this, your body will have a hard time like regenerating its collagen. So your skin collagen over here. When you let go of the chicken, when you let go of the fish, when you let go of all that kind of stuff, and you focus on basically just sugar alone, that's the issue right there. You're focusing on fruit sugars and you're also focusing on refined sugars. That's the problem right there, what I have with this diet itself. They like to add like 100 grams of like refined sugars. Your body cannot be able to handle that much sugar in the first place. No one should be consuming lots and lots of sugar on a daily basis because it shouldn't be that way. When your body is when your body is like handling like lots of sugar, like 100 grams, 200 grams, 300 grams per day, that itself is a huge risk. All right, I've been in that place before. I don't want to go back there again. As a former sugar addict, and I create this channel just to share people out there that lots of sugar is no good for you because I've been there before and I'm fully against high amounts of sugar. Now you got so many people out there. Who have lost their minds, who have become brain dead, normalizing lots and lots of sugar, where all you consume is sugar and you avoid this and that, or you eat proteins and fat. It doesn't work out well for you. Your body needs protein. Your body needs the fats. I'll tell you this. Last week, I had myself brownies and brownies and brownies. It's like sugar-free brownies, which I don't recommend you overdose on. And I had it because of like high protein kind of like brownies I had for myself. And I had myself like energy drinks. Had a really hard time like getting up in the morning. I normally wake up about like 6, 7 a.m. But whenever I try to wake up, I had like bad sleep itself. So I wouldn't recommend you do that to yourself. What your body needs is great vegetables, lots of protein, lots of carbohydrates, good carbohydrates. Limit the carbohydrates, eat lots of protein, eat lots of fats, and your body will thank you because I'll tell you this. Let me show you. So, this is my body here, and I'll just move this out of the way. So sorry. It's a praying mat. Oh. Easy there. And I'll show you something, by the way. So when you are like eating well, taking care of your health, walking a lot, and drinking lots of water, and you're eating chicken and eating your beef and eating your proteins, your yogurts and all that stuff, you will achieve this, by the way, which I've been there before. So this is my muscle at the moment. It's not much, but it's all good enough. And am I like too shredded as Duran Rider says? No, I'm not. So given the fact that I can barely grab my belly fat over here. That's what it does, When you try and grab your belly fat, that's what it is. So you got a bit belly fat over here, but it's getting at the moment, so that's good. I'm just happy that that's actually working out well for me. So, thing is, I'm fully against the sugar diet, all right? If you're going to go on a sugar diet, please do not do this because you're going to have a really hard time throughout the days and such. You're going to feel sick. You're going to feel like garbage. And that's not what it's supposed to be exactly, You're replacing proteins and fats with like sugar and carbohydrates to get throughout the day. It doesn't work that way. I've been there before and it doesn't work that way. Your body needs proteins. Your body needs those fats. Your body needs those chickens and stuff, And that's what it is. Well, what's going on? And you see all these people out there who recently died from Durin Rider's advice, that's a red flag right there. So I don't want to be part of this kind of cult where people are normalizing high amounts of sugar just for them to lose fat. It doesn't work that way, you know. So when you're consuming lots of sugar, you're gonna feel sick, you're gonna feel like garbage, and sorry to say this, but you're gonna fuck your own life up. Like, I'm not kidding. You're gonna fuck your own life up by eating lots of sugar and drinking water sugar, like in the morning itself, which you don't need to do in the first place. You don't need sugary water in the morning. No one needs that, all right? And it's scary, you know. So, Durian Rider, Free Banana Girl, do me a favor and listen up carefully. You're not gonna listen, you're not gonna pay attention, but that's good enough, because here's the thing itself. One of the people who joined you passed away. You never feel sorry for them. You decide to be the victim here, who actually is like trying to move on from an incident you caused, not being there for someone who needed your help, but you were never there for them. All you're there is for yourself, for your own abs, and for your own lean physique. But you're not there for those who needed you, who has been there for you. And that's what it is with these vegans, you know? They call themselves a victim when they are going after the people out there who are eating meat and eating all this kind of stuff just for them to like get the nutrition they are looking for. And with all these questionable certificates from Free the Banana Girl, it's just a huge concern. So for the fact that all this itself becoming normal in 2025, veganism was going like in trend for like 10 years, nearly 10 years ago. And the fact that we got a sugar diet right now at the moment is a really huge concern. So I would never recommend you do a high sugar diet. It's not worth it, you know. So take it with a grain of salt. You will never lose the weight from eating lots of sugar. It takes time losing the weight, but you'll get there. Because here's the reality itself when you lose weight. It's a slow thing, you know. You lose 0.5 kilogram to 1 kilogram per week. It's a slow process. It's not even that quick yourself, but you get there, by the way. When you lose 2 kilograms or 4 kilograms, I don't know how much you're losing out of this, but if it's that kind of like number itself, that's fucking insane, like in a bad way. So don't do it. You know, don't go down that route of like this kind of direction, and just do it anyway, because it's not worth it, you know. So you're better off eating your proteins, you're eating your fats, eating all those kind of things, and you're better off eating fruits, but not too much of it, you know. You're gonna eat fruits, you know. You can have your fruits, but don't eat too much of it. And with the refined sugars, limit them, moderate them if you can, in a way that allows you to like do the things you can. So for everything itself, I highly do not recommend a sugar diet. Okay? I'm not going to talk about this, by the way. ChatGPT even doesn't recommend it because it's a dangerous kind of direction people should not go through, okay? You will die. And that's not what everyone should be going for, okay? So, I'm going to go now. Before I go, it takes time losing the weight. You will get there, even if you're planning on losing the weight, but you will get there. I've been there before, and I'm currently working on my own weight loss at the moment. Currently trying to reduce my calorie intake, eating my proteins and fats, and trying to eat what I can to eat well. But it takes time, you know. Just don't eat lots of sugar. And don't eat refined sugar. It's not even good for you. Take it easy, guys. Have a nice day.